Hi guys, it is Aoife from Fred Weasley Died Laughing, and I'm here with a Friday Reads video. And I also am going to explain why there's not going to be any weekly wrap-ups for the next couple of weeks from me. So while you guys are watching this, I'm actually going to be in Italy on a trip, and I'm going to be there for 18 days, which means that for a couple of weeks I'm not going to be around to be able to do weekly wrap-ups. But that also means that I'm going to be reading a lot, so I'm going to have to do like separate wrap-ups when I get back, like part 1 and part 2 I say, depending on how much I read. I'm kind of predicting I'm going to be reading a lot because I have a few train journeys because I'm going to a few different places, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to be reading a lot on the train. But I just wanted to talk about some of the books that I have read this week and I'm going to be reading at the time that you guys are watching this. So since my last weekly wrap up, I haven't finished a book yet, but I actually DNF'd one, and it was The Inferior by Peadar Ó Guileáin. You guys will probably remember I did get this from the library a while ago because I really loved The Call by Peadar Ó Guileáin, and I wanted to check out more of his writing, but unfortunately this one was just wasn't for me. I got about halfway through and I just really wasn't into the story. I wasn't connected to the characters, the world just didn't make much sense to me, and I knew that even if I finished it I probably would have no desire to go on and read the second book or the third book. So I just wasn't that interested in it at all, and it was just making me feel really slumpy. I just didn't want to read, and I never get into a reading slump, so this was really odd for me for a book to actually make me get into a reading slump. And yeah, and I think I was just dealing with a bit of anxiety as well over, you know, going away and just dealing with some stuff like that, and just, I don't know, in my own head I was just feeling really anxious about things, and when I'm anxious I generally actually can't have the concentration to read. It depends on how bad it is, but generally I just can't really, I don't have the concentration to do anything, so I just really wasn't able to concentrate on this book. At the moment I am just over halfway through The Mayor by Mary Gateskill, and I am quite enjoying this one, and I'm hoping, I have like this much left and I'm going away in the morning, and I'm hoping I might get this done tonight. But the thing is that a lot of the chapters in this book are quite short, so some of them, as you can see, are only like half a page, like that, so it's actually a really quick book to get through, so I'm hoping to get that finished tonight, and then I'm going to be going to the library early in the morning before I go to the airport, and bringing these back because they need to go back, or else they're going to be late by the time I get back from Italy. So yeah, so that is what I'm reading at the moment. One of the books I'm bringing on the plane with me is another Bailey's Prize for Fiction long list, and it is the Gustav Sonata by Rose Tremaine, and this is a short enough book, but the writing is actually quite small in it, and I just thought this would be a cute one to read on the train. I actually don't really know what this is about because I was just kind of like, I've been picking up a lot of these books from the Bailey's long list. I don't know a whole lot about them, I just know they sound a little bit interesting. So I think this is about a friendship between two boys, and their lives are just entwined. I think it might span their lives, I'm not really sure, but it just looks like a really nice friendship tale, and I'm really looking forward to getting into it. And then I'm bringing my Kindle with me, so I could just have like a really wide range of things to choose from on my Kindle. But one of the books I do actually need to read pretty quickly, I'm actually overdue reading it on the NetGalley, and that is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. This is the first book in a new fantasy series from him, and I love Mark Lawrence. I've loved his other series, and I've read all of them, and I just really love them, so I've been really excited to read this one, and I just haven't had the time, I think, to really like get into a fantasy book, so I'm going to hopefully try and do that while I'm travelling, and just really get into this fantasy world. And another book I have that's more, I think, of a YA contemporary is Wishbones by Virginia McGregor, and I think this is about a teenager whose mother is morbidly obese, and it's about the teenager trying to get her mother to kind of be more proactive in her health and to kind of, you know, make herself better. And I've heard mixed things about this one, but I do have it on NetGalley, so I do need to read it pretty soon. So I think this one could possibly be one that I could fly through as well, while waiting around the airport or train stations and stuff like that. And then I also have a couple of audiobooks on my phone that I'll probably listen to at some point over the next couple of weeks. One of those is Tell Me Pretty Maiden by Rhys Bowen, and I think this is the 6th Molly Murphy mystery series book. And in this one, Molly has teamed up with her kind of sweetheart called Daniel, and he's helping her with her cases because she's been really busy, and they find a girl in Central Park, and she is like half dead, but she can't remember anything, she can't speak, and Molly ends up just kind of taking an interest. So that is pretty good so far. And then I also have Queen of the Tearling on audiobook. I have read Queen of the Tearling before, I loved it, and I just never got around to reading the other two, and I really want to do that soon now that the third book is out. So I want to reread Queen of the Tearling, and it was on my library audiobook, so I said I might as well get it and be able to read it in Italy while, if I have any chance to read any audiobooks or listen to any audiobooks. So yeah, I have that one. I'm actually really looking forward to getting back into that story and digesting it in a different way than I did the first time, and see if, you know, I notice any changes or if I like or dislike it anymore. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That is everything that I think I'll be reading over the next week or so. Please let me know what you guys think of the books I've chosen to read. Leave me comments that I can look forward to getting back to. Let me know what you guys have been reading, and I will see you guys again soon.